Hello. In this screencast, I'll be talking about getting different files and notes into OneNote and using OneNote to create a single PDF or Word document from those files. In a previous video, you saw how OneNote was laid out into notebooks, sections, and pages, where you access the notebooks here, and these are the sections along the top here, and the pages are along the right side. We'll just open a blank page here in this notebook and insert some different documents and create a PDF file, a single PDF from them. There's basically two different ways to get information into a OneNote page. And these pages in OneNote are, for all intents, infinitely wide and infinitely long. So you can put stuff anywhere you'd like. The first method is pulling documents in. So in this method, you are in OneNote and then you just insert the document into the page. And I'm going to demonstrate this by inserting a Word document. So the easiest way to do that is to put in a file printout, and we're gonna then it opens up this box here where you select the particular file you want to open. I'm going to open up practice quiz 13, let's say, and when I click on that, it will insert this document into OneNote. And you can see it also, when you do this method, it also inserts a link up here. If I click on that, then that will open up Word and open up that document. Okay. Now let's suppose that I also want to include in here an Excel file of our data, and I can do that just by putting the cursor in here and say insert a spreadsheet, and I'll say an existing spreadsheet. Again, it takes me to the file, and I would say I'm just going to pick one for right now instead of searching around. And I can either attach the file or I can insert the whole spreadsheet. I'm going to go ahead and try and insert the whole spreadsheet. And you can see there's that Excel spreadsheet in the same method. So those are, and if I click on here, I can edit it, and I can edit it in OneNote. If I close that out, it'll take me back to OneNote. So it's a quick way to access that file. If I open this, click on this link, it's going to open up Excel and with that sheet, and I can have then the full capabilities of Excel. All right. So those are both methods of pulling in Word documents and Excel documents, which are fairly common. You can also put in a link to a web page or to another place in the notebook or to a file, and that's accessed up here where it says links. So it doesn't have to be a web link, but it can be anything like that. Also, copy and paste also works. So if the information is in a Word document and you just need a part of it, you can copy over it, paste it, and paste it anywhere in the document you'd like. Okay. The other method is pushing the information from the different sources into OneNote. And this comes in handy. Let's say we're going to use here's a NathCAD document, and if I just get to the print command or Control P, this works with web pages also, you can just find there should be a printer on here set to send to OneNote. And so you would just send to OneNote and you say print. And you can select what range and all. You would print it, and then this OneNote icon will start blinking. You click on that, and then it's going to ask you, where do you want to send it within OneNote? And so then you pick where you want to put it. So we are in practice quizzes. We're in the Statistics and Computational Methods notebook. We click under practice quizzes, and we find the one we were working on here, and we say OK. And there at the bottom should be our MathCAD worksheet. Okay, so very easy to, like I say, you can use the Control P and then print it to OneNote from really any computer program. The web down here, you'll notice the web clipping feature, and if you use or print screen, and if you do this when you're in a web page, you can clip out part of the web page and send it to OneNote. The nice thing about using that as opposed to the Control P is it actually keeps track of where that information was, so it's kind of documents where you found the information. You can also, if you have a lap or tablet computer that allows writing on the screen, you can just write on the screen to OneNote. Now I've also put in, let's say this, where I've written on the screen. This was from an iPad app, and all I did was take a screenshot of these with the iPad, and it puts them in my pictures file when I do that. There is a OneNote application for the iPad. It's also available on Android, and it will connect and insert them right into the same document. It all links together. If you don't want to do it that way, or you're having trouble getting this all communicating together, you can just simply email it to you, pick the photos out of email, and then put them in with the computer that way with a copy and paste. OneNote does not have a save button. As soon as you put something in there, it automatically saves it. So as far as handwritten files, you would just scan it in. I have a scanner that I can say scan to print, and then I do it the same way. I print to OneNote instead of printing to a real printer. Okay, now that we have our kind of assembled our document the way we wanted, we can print it, or I'm sorry, export it. And when I export it, it's going to give me, it's going to ask me what I want to export. Just the page, and of course the page can have, is infinitely long, so I can put all the problems in a homework set in a single page, or the whole section, or a complete notebook. And one of the options it gives you is a PDF file, which is usually the one I use. And when I put select PDF and export, then it's going to ask me what I want to call the file. By default, it's the same name as the page was. I'll just call it 2 so I don't get a duplication here. And I say save. Now I have a PDF file by that same name that I can open up in any. There we are. Now if I open this up, it's going to open up PDF. It usually puts in a title page as the first one, and then it just duplicates that as a PDF file. So right now I'm in PDF, the PDF viewer, so you can see that all fit into one page that I can then upload if I would like. Okay, I hope that helps you kind of assemble your homework problems into a single page, and I hope this helps later on too, because this is a common problem of trying to get one file and getting all kinds of information in one place. One big advantage with OneNote over something like Adobe Acrobat is that it's free. As long as you have Office, which most of you do on your computer, it's already installed on your computer. It also links to your phone and your computer. There's a web location, so it's out in the cloud. It's also on your iPad, so you can access any of your notes from any of those devices and modify them from any of those devices. So, hope that helps. Have a great day.